Yeah?
For your safety, please do not tamper with Protectron stewards.
It's the music.
Yeah?
Used to make my bone meal with mole rat teeth, but I switched to bone. It's easier to find, and you can only eat so much mole rat, you know?
Shepard, leave base. Guns. Like an entire base built out of guns.
Fort Independence. Defense-wise, it's not so bad. Plus, if the seagulls shit on the walls, you
So,
won't even notice.
this is the castle. No princess, and if we're lucky, no dragon.
Desdemona.
I heard Randolph got B-811 out of the Commonwealth, in large part thanks to you. You're proving to be a valuable addition to the railroad.
Any payment for this?
Certainly. My gut says Mr. Timms is exactly who he says he is. But Pam isn't convinced yet. Until she signs off, no direct contact.
Sometimes the story's got it right. You kicked ass at Malden.
Hey,
This place, us, we don't exist. And if you say anything different,
Good work on Augusta. I'd rather know the hard truth than live in ignorance.
Desdemona.
Excuse me, I'm busy.
Hey,
What's on your mind?
what was life like before the war? Were you happy then? I hear the donuts were to die for.
I had a beautiful house. White picket fence and a lawn with the greenest grass you've ever seen. It was peaceful.
Sounds amazing. Think you could ever be happy here?
I just don't know.
It isn't all bad here. Who knows? Maybe you'll meet a nice girl and fall in love.
What's on your mind?
Look what I found. It's the best kind of junk. Take it. I want you to have it.
What's on your mind?
Take this. I think you'll like it.
What's on your mind?
There are ghouls around that were alive before the Great War. Can you imagine that? They've been alive for centuries.
What's on your mind?
Folks say there's a palace down south somewhere. Like in a storybook, you know? I'd love to see it.
That was it.
Got it.
Mr. Tom's got me doing.
Doesn't matter if you've got a plane or a frequent. There's nowhere left to go.
Heads up! If you're so smart, why am I kicking your ass? You saying your prayers? Because you're gonna die. vicious, but you can outsmart them. Unless they've got a lot of Molotovs on hand. Doesn't take smarts to set your ass on fire. Sometimes you'll see two Deathclaws fighting in the distance. It's fun to watch until they see you and decide to team up and come after you.
Let me guess. Captain Kells sent you?
That's right. You're in charge here?
I am. And you're here about the missing supplies. Let's take this somewhere more private. Follow me. We've converted this section of the terminal into our primary supply depot. Everything the Brotherhood needs to operate passes through here. Supplies from the Prydwen, salvage from the field, we handle it all. Access is strictly limited to the logistics detail, and we track every crate, every bullet, every bolt that comes through that door. Which is why I don't take kindly to these accusations. I know every soldier in this unit. The thought that anyone would question their loyalty makes me sick. If you've got questions, ask. Otherwise, stay out of our way.
Tell me about the missing supplies.
We're down over 20 crates, if you believe the scribes. All food. Dried meat, Instamash, mac and cheese. It doesn't make sense. I could see someone stealing weapons or tech, but our thief goes to all this trouble for a lifetime supply of cram?
Tell me about the logistics division.
I've been in charge of this unit for almost 10 years now. We're a small group. We stick together. And we keep the Brotherhood running.
Where should I begin my investigation?
You shouldn't. This is a waste of time. I've already spoken with my men. They haven't seen anything. Tegan's scribes just fouled up the books again. If you insist on questioning someone, go bother Lucia or Clark. I can spare them.
Lucia and Clark?
Knight Lucia and Initiate Clark. They were just posted to this detail a few weeks ago. They're still learning their way around, but I'll have them in shape soon enough. If you have to badger someone with your questions, it might as well be them.
That's all for now, Sergeant.
Take my advice. Poke around a little. Then tell the captain to let it go. It's not worth your time or mine.
Clark?
You're here about the thefts, right? Look, I already told Sergeant Gavel everything I know.
Sergeant Gavel said I should speak with you.
Really? Oh, all right. Let's get this over with.
What's the security situation here like?
We're in the middle of a hardened military base, under constant guard. Nothing's getting in or out of here without us knowing about it.
You really think the base is that secure?
I do. And even if something did make it into the supply depot, there are knights on duty in here at all times. We'd see something.
Tell me about the missing supplies.
I really don't know anything. I've heard the rumors, same as everyone else. That's all.
What rumors have you heard?
Well, they say raiders with stealth boys hit the terminal every night. That supplies disappear faster than we can bring them in. It's a lot of garbage. I usually work the night shift. Believe me, the only thing you risk dying of is boredom.
Tell me about the logistics unit.
There are what, 10 of us now? Something like that. Our division reports to Proctor Tegan, up on the Prydwen. Sergeant Gavel handles day-to-day operations. He's run logistics for years. Other than the sergeant, there's Lucia, me, the scribes, and a few other knights who aren't fit for field duty.
Lucia?
Excuse me, Knight Lucia. We joined the Brotherhood together. She'll probably get assigned to a patrol team soon. Me? I'll still be stuck here.
That's all, Initiate.
Knight?
Knight Lucia.
Copper wire. Copper wire. Could you tell me where... Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think we've met. Knight Lucia, Logistics. What can I do for you, Knight?
Do you have time for some questions?
Oh. You must be here about the missing supplies. I'm not sure I can be of much help, but, what do you want to know?
What's the security like around here?
It's tight. At least 2 knights and a scribe on duty at all times. And we've got the entire base right here. We don't have much to worry about.
Is there any way to get past all that security?
Well, you'd have to be in logistics. We're the only ones authorized to bring supplies in or out. Then what? Well, there's no way you'd get a full crate of supplies off base. With all the patrols, someone would notice. But why steal anything in the first place? The Brotherhood provides everything we need. No one here has any connection to the Commonwealth. I don't know. None of this makes any sense.
Do you know anything about the missing supplies?
Not really. I've heard it's mostly food and, vacuum tubes? No, sorry, they just lost those.
You lost some vacuum tubes. How often are supplies lost around here?
Someone had just filed them in the wrong place, apparently. Clark found them the next day. The little things do happen, but it never amounts to much. The sergeant may complain, but Proctor Teagan and his scribes are very thorough. 1 or 2 crates, maybe, but not this many.
What's it like working in logistics?
It's not a bad post. Sergeant Gavel is tough, but I've learned a lot from working here. I guess some people take to it and some don't. Like Clark.
What about Clark?
We joined the Brotherhood around the same time, about 2 years ago. We've always been friends. Well, until recently.
Why? What happened?
It was, it was after the battle.
The battle?
Battle for the airport. It was our first real combat mission. It was something to see. The Prydwen coming in under full vertibird escort, guns blazing. We were one of the first teams to hit the ground. Dozens of ferals. We opened fire and cut them down, and hunted the ones that tried to run. It was everything I had hoped for. But Clark, he hasn't been the same since. It's like he's just given up. Since then, I've noticed him slipping off by himself, once or twice a day. I never thought much of it, but do you think you could follow him? See what he's doing? His shift should be over in a few minutes. Maybe it's nothing, but I'm worried about him.
All right, that's it for today.
Hey,
Go ahead.
wait there.
Sure, I'll stand guard. You do your thing.
Ever hear of vampires? I think they were some kind of pre-war bird. Folks say they'd suck you dry. just like blood bugs.
Going down. Facilities.
Watch your step. The moving walkway. Please watch your step. The moving walkway is ended. Please watch your step. Please
to find the card.
Walkway is empty. Please watch your step. The moving walkway is empty. Please watch your step. Walkway is empty. Please watch your step. The moving walkway is empty. Please watch your step. Walkway is empty. Please watch your step. The moving walkway is empty. Please watch your step. The moving walkway is empty. Please watch your step.
Magic 8 Ball says, incoming!
Heads up! Incoming!
I hear... What do...
Way to make a living.
Take... We've got incoming.
Come on. Give it a try. There, that's it. Not bad, is it? Easy now. Hang on. I'll get you some more. Huh? Who's there? Come out.
Clark?
What are you doing down here?
What's going on here, Clark?
Ugh. Someone was bound to catch me eventually. I can't keep this up forever.
All this food. Have you been feeding these ferals?
Yes. It's been working, too.
What do you mean it's been working? Why are you doing this?
It's a long story. I had a friend who was a ghoul once. As human as you or me. But the Brotherhood says ghouls are abominations. They all deserve to die. Would you kill him too? Just because of who he is?
Was he a feral?
What difference does it make? Weren't they all human once? I joined the Brotherhood 2 years ago. In all that time, I never doubted our beliefs. Never questioned them. But during the battle for the airport, the ghouls, they just kept coming. I killed, I don't even know how many. They started running away, but we kept going. I killed them. I killed them all.
What did you expect? You knew what the Brotherhood stood for.
But I didn't. Not really. Not until that moment. After the battle. I needed some time to think. I found this place. And the ghouls. What could I do? Report it, and they'd all be killed. Ignore them, and they'd attack the base. I thought, if I brought them food, maybe they'd just stay down here. There wouldn't have to be any more killing. Do you think I did the right thing?
You did what you felt was right. That's what matters.
No one else will see it that way. Or care. What about the ghouls? What are you gonna do with them?
What do you think we should do?
Just let them be. So long as they stay here, they aren't hurting anyone.
I don't know yet.
It's not easy, is it? And what about me?
You should turn yourself in.
I suppose so. The captain will never understand. But it's the honorable thing to do. You might respect that, at least. I need a few minutes to get my thoughts together. Go on ahead. The elevator's in the next room. You can use my keycard. I'll be up soon.
Initiate.
Go on. I'll head up soon.
Going up. Lower level.